Roland Willits, OMS Stories. Charley Sandage is next to me. He's wondering why I laughed a little right before I started here, and he's wondering what I had for a little love. And I thought about it, and I said, man, that conjures up a whole bunch of different type thoughts. It's like, is that all I get? Or it's or boy, I love it. Just a little love. And it was like all these myriad of different things that you put in could put the same words to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this one, gosh, I'm trying to think. Early 80s, 82, 83, something like that, when I wrote this one. And, well, the hook is, a little love is worth it all. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got the high point. It's got the high
point. It's a positive. It very much is. And it's just a reflection on you need a little of that to move you along.
Right.
You know?
Keep you moving along.
And you might go for a while without feeling that, even if you're with people that you love and that you know who love you. It's not a conscious thing so much at the time. And then some little thing comes into focus. And a lot of this really is about the little things that can bring the importance of that into focus.
That's right. It's like sometimes all you need is a little breeze will keep the boat floating.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good analogy. That breeze comes just when you need it.
That's right. Just a little breeze, just a little love.
Let you move on.
Yes, it just keeps you moving. And that's a wonderful way to look at it. Do you have one of those in your life? With Vicky, it looks like a lot of love.
There's a lot. But there are instances that I can think about that there really aren't, the significant other romantic or even personal relationship times and situations where you get it in really unexpected places from unexpected people.
Yeah. Kids sometimes.
Yeah.
Kids just do that little thing.
There's a line in the song. I won't even give it away, but there's that very thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes it's there was another song that we talked about earlier about called Grandma Sarah, and we talked about that. My grandmother Lillian, when I was in the military, she was the most consistent out of the whole family for writing.
Oh yeah, and the letters are so cool.
And she wrote in pencil, And there's a line in there that's about that.
It's even better.
Yeah.
A nice pencil written note is so cool.
Yeah. That's.
I just had a recall and something that was cool like that. Except I wrote the letter.
Mm.
And I wrote it to my Aunt Remy, who I considered my grandmother.
Yeah.
And Ma said when he died, they found my letter under her pillow.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
It's one of those little breezes that sometimes you are the one that gives the breeze. And sometimes you're the one that receives it. And
yeah.
The little breeze is really cool as you move along.
There's one line, and I'm not going to recite it, but kind of continuing the point that it's not necessarily the romantic thing.
No.
Being a heterosexual guy, the feeling some really deep something from another guy isn't going to be the romantic stuff. But even though you don't verbalize it, you recognize it when that kind of thing happens. And there's a line in here that really is about that.
Every once in a while, I'll surprise some friend that's male and I'll say, you know, I love you.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, and then they get it.
Yeah, yeah.
But those are
you know what? That's I think maybe for most guys, you sort of have to reach a certain age before you can really do that. Now I've known younger guys, and it's easier now, I think, for a 20-year-old now than when you and I were 20. Culturally, it seems to be a little easier for that to happen.
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, but by and large, you and I wouldn't have done that when we were 20. But we can. There comes a point when it's okay.
It is. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice thing about being old man? you have all these things you can do, and you just propriety, it doesn't fit anymore. You know, what's appropriate is what you want to do when you're 20. And
yeah. Even across the gender thing, you know, my dad, my dad's dad was a very stern man with his family. He was garrulous with other folks, but I think he felt the duty, you know, to kind of
the responsibility.
Yeah, the responsibility. And so his boys grew up with a lot of that. And it was hard for Dad to say anything really affectionate to my mother.
Yeah.
Now, he loved her as deeply as anybody ever did, but it was hard for him to verbalize. And who softened him up was my wife, Vicki.
Oh, cool.
I guess when she sort of came into the family, everybody understood the rules about Dad. He says you don't talk really in affectionate terms to Dad. But she didn't know the rules.
And she put a little love.
Yeah, she would just say that right out. And after a while, it got so that he could respond in kind.
That was awesome.
That was a big deal.
That was a nice little love story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's introduce our wonderful song.
A Little Love.